What's up guys? So I want to do a quick video on how you guys can save a lot of money and get the most bang for your buck without reducing the quality of your purchases for the most part when you're shopping at Costco. Now, if you guys don't know what Costco is, it's pretty much a wholesale retailer. The general premise, as far as I understand it, is that they buy stuff in large quantities, and because they do so, they get it at a very cheap price, which allows them to resell it to you at a very low price. And from what I've heard, they don't even take a profit from that. They only take a profit from the membership fees because they need to keep that competitive advantage. Anyhow, Costco is taking over. It's kind of like McDonald's in a certain way. It's like a wholesale version of McDonald's in that it's taking over and every region's getting one, and it's just really popular. Everyone goes to Costco. Every middle class family pretty much buys their stuff at Costco because it's generally a lot cheaper, and you can definitely on average spend like 200 300 bucks there in one go. That's what a lot of people do. I mean, I know quite a few families, you bump into Costco and every week they go, they stock up for a week's worth or 2 weeks worth of food, and they spend around 100 200 bucks easy. And so, long story short, Costco is really great, and I'm going to tell you how to save some money at Costco, quite a lot in fact. And it's such common sense, but I see all these people not realize it. It's quite astounding, and it's quite amazing. And let's just get to it. So, on every product, there's this tag, which pretty much labels what the product is and has a bunch of other numbers on it. And they place this tag either above or below every product. And you got every sort of consumer good that's, sellable at Costco, more or less. Not as great as Amazon.com, but generally anything you can eat or drink, and then a lot of appliances and some clothing too. It doesn't have everything, but it has a decent amount. So every one of these things has one of these tags, right? And so when you're going there to buy some sort of commodity, and that commodity usually has a few competing brands next to it, and you're faced with a decision, which brand should I choose? And I'm going to preface this with a quick story to illustrate my point. Contact solution. My mom went with me to buy contact solution and other stuff at Costco. We see more or less pretty much three brands there, and they just choose one at random because the prices were pretty much like 10, 15, 15 for a pack, right? And here's the thing, on the tag, if you look at the bottom left hand corner, the location may change with time, but currently it's in the bottom left hand corner. It gives you the price per ounce, or the price per pound, or the price per unit weight. And this is the holy grail, because in these sort of commodities where the quality of the product is generally the same, I mean, from my understanding, all those contact solutions looked generally the same amount of quality. In fact, the cheapest one, and you will flip when I tell you this, the cheapest one was probably, it looked like the best quality, I don't know, but they just chose one at random. Here's the thing though, I looked at the price per pound, right? Or it was like price per ounce, and it was something like I couldn't remember if it was $5 per ounce or like 50 cents per ounce or something like that. $5 per ounce compared to $10 per ounce compared to $15 per ounce. So literally it was the same thing, and they're pretty much selling it at double and triple the price. And most consumers walking around Costco, they can't tell these things because they don't bother to, and so they choose this one product and they take it home, and they spend 200 300 bucks at Costco. And it's ridiculous because I did the same thing with yogurt, and I mean, yogurt is pretty expensive, like 15 to 30 bucks for like a whole tray of yogurt. and you buy one of those every week or every 2 weeks, multiply that by 52 weeks in a year, and let's say you take that to 10 years, there's going to be a dramatic difference. Same thing with contact lens fluid. So literally you're buying like the same product with comparable quality at 2 or 3 times the price. Like, that's legitimately how it is. Like, would you buy a freaking full cooked chicken that's this big for $5 or $10 or $15 for that same single chicken? Probably not. It's the same thing. And that contact fluid package, like, Costco doesn't sell things in little bits. You have to buy the huge package. So that contact fluid package costs like 15, 20 bucks. And that's going to add up when you're, going there every week and every month and every year. And you know what, if you do that, like contact fluid alone, let alone all the other stuff you could save at Costco doing this. Think about it. Contact fluid, let's say you save $5 per, month doing this. I'm being conservative here. $5 per month on contact fluid, or $10. You multiply that by 12 to get your yearly savings. That's roughly 50 bucks. Do that for 10 years, 500 bucks. But hey, that's 500 bucks you could probably spend buying an iPhone. And then when you add in all the other commodities and all the other stuff, you're probably, choosing the more expensive product for the same amount of quality. Who knows the amount of freaking money you're wasting when you could be spending that buying other stuff like cars or iPhones or whatever you want, laptops. So that's the general point, and Costco probably doesn't want you to know that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. And obviously there are situations where you want to buy the more expensive thing because of the quality or brand. Don't get me wrong, there are things like that for me. I mean, I'd probably choose Coca-Cola or Sprite over any general soda brand. You get the point. But there are those instances where you're faced with a commodity, and these are those things where your general average consumer at Costco, and you don't give a crap because you don't bother to even look. But it takes you like 10 seconds, and by doing so, you're saving yourself money. And the fact that it's a commodity and you don't care, and there's no real brand recognition or brand preference or quality preference, you might as well do this and save yourself some money. I mean, the quality is generally the same. But again, you can't do this for everything. Who knows how much you can save? Costco, one could reason they don't want you to know this, but honestly, in reality, I think they kind of do, or they don't really care, because you may be saving money, but that doesn't really hurt them, because they're buying and selling the products from all these different companies and brands, and they're probably not taking a profit off of that. As long as you're buying their contact fluid from Costco and you're buying that membership fee, they're not going to be concerned. Their revenue is not going to go down. But again, my circle of competence and knowledge of Costco is limited. That's all I really know. Maybe they are losing money. But anyhow, if you find this video useful, share it with your friends, email it, tweet it, and everyone else can find out about it. In fact, tell your parents, share this with your parents or family or people you know who go to Costco who could be saving a lot of money. And we can all be saving a lot of money. And there you go, you know what? Boom. After a few years, you'd magically have enough money to buy an iPhone or something when you couldn't have. And you haven't really detracted anything from your life. So if you like this video, leave it a like, favorite, share, and most importantly, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in my next video. I do a whole bunch of stuff, so you can't really pinpoint down what my channel is. I would call them vlogs about saving money, getting free stuff, philosophy, science, life, advice, and issues with myself. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Peace.